Hey everyone, welcome back to the channel. Today we're diving into a topic that's been fueling debates for years. Literally. We're talking about fuel myths. You know, those little nuggets of wisdom that get passed around at the gas pump, in car forums, or even from your well-meaning uncle who swears he knows everything about cars. But here's the thing, not everything you hear about fuel is true. In fact, some of these myths could be costing you money, hurting your car, or just plain wasting your time. So buckle up because we're about to debunk 7 of the most common fuel myths out there. By the end of this video, you'll know exactly what's fact, what's fiction, and how to keep your car running smoothly without falling for these fuel-related traps. Let's get started. Myth number 1, premium fuel is always better. All right, let's kick things off with a big one. Premium fuel is always better. You're at the gas station staring at the pump, and you see those 3 options, regular, mid-grade, and premium. It's tempting to think, hey, premium sounds fancy, so it must be better, right? Well, not so fast. Here's the truth. Premium fuel has a higher octane rating, which means it's more resistant to knocking or premature detonation in the engine. But here's the catch. Not all cars need that higher octane. In fact, most modern cars are designed to run perfectly fine on regular fuel. If your owner's manual doesn't specifically recommend or require premium fuel, you're basically just throwing money away. So unless you're driving a high-performance car with a high-compression engine, save your cash and stick with regular. Your wallet will thank you. Now, I've got a question for you. Do you use premium fuel even if your car doesn't need it? Let me know in the comments. I'd love to hear your thoughts. Myth number 2, fuel additives are a must-have. Next up, let's talk about fuel additives. You've probably seen those little bottles of magic elixir at the auto store, promising to boost your car's performance, clean your engine, and maybe even solve world hunger. Okay, maybe not the last one, but you get the idea. Here's the reality. Modern gasoline already contains a cocktail of additives designed to keep your engine running smoothly. These built-in additives help clean fuel injectors, prevent corrosion, and improve fuel economy. Now, there are some situations where a fuel additive might be helpful, like if you're driving an older car with a carburetor. But for most of us, using fuel additives regularly is like taking vitamins when you're already eating a balanced diet. It's just not necessary. So unless you're dealing with a specific issue, save your money and skip the additives. Your car will be just fine without them. Have you ever used fuel additives? Did you notice a difference? Share your experience in the comments below. Myth number 3, fill up in the morning for more fuel. All right, let's tackle myth number 3. Fill up your tank in the morning to get more fuel for your money. This one's been around forever and it sounds logical, right? Liquids contract in colder temperatures, so you'd think you'd get denser fuel in the morning. But here's the thing, fuel is stored in underground tanks at gas stations, where the temperature stays pretty consistent throughout the day. So, the difference in fuel density between morning and afternoon is negligible. Now, if you're filling up on a scorching hot day, the fuel in your tank might expand slightly as it heats up. But we're talking about a tiny amount, not enough to justify waking up early just to fill your tank. So the bottom line, fill up when it's convenient for you. Your car won't know the difference. Do you fill up in the morning, or do you just go whenever the gas light comes on? Let me know in the comments. Myth number 4, keep your tank full to prevent rust. Now let's talk about myth number 4. Keep your gas tank full to prevent rust. The idea here is that an empty tank allows more air inside, which can lead to condensation and rust in the fuel system. While it's true that condensation can form in an empty tank, modern cars are designed to handle this. Fuel tanks are sealed systems, and any condensation that does form is typically absorbed by the fuel itself or expelled through the car's evaporative emission system. In fact, constantly topping off your tank can actually be harmful. Overfilling can force fuel into the charcoal canister in the evaporative system, which is designed to capture fuel vapors, not liquid fuel. So what's the best practice? Aim to keep your tank at least a quarter full, but don't stress about keeping it topped off all the time. Do you keep your tank full, or do you let it run low before filling up? Let me know in the comments. Myth number 5, brand loyalty matters. Next up, let's talk about brand loyalty. Some people swear by a particular brand of gasoline, believing that switching brands can harm their car's engine. But is there any truth to this? The short answer is no. All gasoline sold in the United States must meet certain quality standards set by the Environmental Protection Agency. These standards ensure that the fuel is formulated to burn efficiently and minimize emissions. Now, it's true that different brands might use slightly different additive packages in their fuel. Some brands might boast about having more detergents or engine cleaners, but these differences are generally minor and unlikely to have a significant impact on your car's performance. So, don't be afraid to shop around for the best gas prices. Your car won't know the difference. Are you loyal to a specific gas brand, or do you go wherever's cheapest? Let me know in the comments. Myth number 6. You need to warm up your car before driving. All right, let's tackle myth number 6. You need to warm up your car before driving, especially in cold weather. This one's been around for decades, and it's based on the idea that a cold engine needs time to circulate oil and reach operating temperature. But here's the truth. Modern cars are designed to warm up quickly and efficiently on the go. Advances in automotive technology have made it so that engines can handle cold starts much better than their predecessors. In fact, idling your car for extended periods is actually harmful to the environment and can waste fuel. The best way to warm up your car is to drive it gently for the first few minutes. This allows the engine to reach its optimal temperature more quickly and efficiently. Now, if you live in an area with extremely cold winters, you might want to let your car idle for a minute or two just to defrost the windshield. But beyond that, there's no need to let your car sit there and idle like it's 1985. Do you still warm up your car before driving, or do you just hit the road? Let me know in the comments. Myth number 7, higher octane fuel increases horsepower. Finally, let's debunk myth number 7. Higher octane fuel increases horsepower. This one's particularly tempting because, well, who doesn't want more power? The idea of simply changing your fuel to get a performance boost is very appealing. But here's the reality. Higher octane fuel does not inherently increase power. Octane rating is a measure of a fuel's resistance to knocking or premature detonation. It's not a magic potion that transforms your engine's capabilities. High-performance engines are designed to extract more power from fuel, and they often require higher octane fuel to prevent knocking under high compression. But in a standard car engine, using higher octane fuel won't magically unlock hidden horsepower. So if your car is designed to run on regular fuel, sticking with regular fuel is the way to go. It's what your car was built for, and you'll save money at the pump. Have you ever tried using higher octane fuel in a car that doesn't need it? Did you notice any difference? Let me know in the comments. And there you have it, 7 fuel myths busted. From premium fuel to warming up your car, we've covered some of the most common misconceptions out there. The bottom line? Stick to what your car's manual recommends, and don't fall for the hype. Your car and your wallet will thank you. If you found this video helpful, don't forget to hit that like button, share it with your fellow drivers, and subscribe for more tips to keep your car running smoothly. And before you go, let me know in the comments, which of these myths surprised you the most? I'd love to hear your thoughts. Thanks for watching, and remember, drive safe, drive smart, and take care of your ride.